Here we go. Yo, what up, fellas? The trio's back again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get it.
We here to chop it up, man, and get some real live, strong reactions. So I got D-Ball, I got Charles. Yeah, we ready to get it in, man. So let's just start it off. Right now, the topic at hand is obviously LBJ, right? I want you to talk out of both sides of your mouth. Both sides, all right?
So I don't be talking out both sides, bro.
Give me the reason why LeBron should be upset that he won. Charles, you. I mean that he didn't win.
He lost.
I'm sorry. Yes.
He should be upset. I mean, he felt he had a chance. You know, he feel he's the best player. Me personally, I feel he's better than Giannis, but Giannis has a better story, and that's what the MVP race in the NBA is about. Who has a better story? It's not about who's the best player. You know, if it was about who's the best player, LeBron would have like at least 6 of them things. So I can understand his frustration, but then again, I can understand his frustration. I'll keep that point. I don't want to talk out of both sides of my mouth.
You got to talk out of both sides of your mouth. So since you won't do it, I know my boy D-Ball will. Tell me why he should not be upset first.
Why he should not be upset?
Not be upset.
It's pretty clear that Giannis had a better year than him. I mean, that's evident. It's very clear that Giannis had a better year. That doesn't make him a better player, but Giannis had a better year. I mean, it's statistically, like the eye test, it's very clear he had a better player. So he can't deny.
Is this based off of stats and overall like success of the team? Is that where you're going at?
Both.
Okay.
On the defensive end, LeBron James doesn't play. So I have to say that Giannis does play on the defensive end. He's basically unstoppable in the East. So you have to give him that he statistically had a better year. Now, that doesn't make him, again, like what Charles said, that doesn't make him a better player, but it does give him the most valuable player in the regular season. But it's just a regular season award. I don't understand why LeBron would get that perturbed about it, because it's a regular season award. We already know what he does in the postseason. We know how established he is.
So I'm gonna start off, and again, this whole thing is about speaking out both sides. So I
got one big one of why LeBron should be upset though.
So Charles, I asked you initially why you should.
You heard me? You said I got one big one why he should be upset.
So what was your first question? Why he shouldn't be upset, or
why he should be upset that he lost it? Got one big.
I'm gonna let you answer that, but I want you to tell me why he shouldn't be upset.
Why he shouldn't?
Yeah.
He got AD behind him.
Okay.
That's one number one. You got AD behind him. Who does Giannis have behind him?
Middleton.
According to you, Middleton is according to y'all fools, Middleton's like one of the best players in the league.
No, nobody ever said that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
Dude,
all we said was him and Tatum are eye to eye.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
They're not eye to eye.
That's correct.
They're definitely
That's correct.
Eye to eye. So let me jump in real quick. All right, I'm gonna tell you why he should be upset. Obviously, for historical purposes, he needs to be upset, especially the fact that he said, "I'm trying to catch the ghost," which is, we all know who that is, right? So he should be upset because he might have gotten slighted maybe 2 times. Right?
Never. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Never got slighted.
And let me jump on the other side, and why he shouldn't be upset. Listen, you can't be the MVP if you statistically don't. You only lead your team in assists. AD leads his team in rebounding, scoring, PR, all the real numbers. You know what I mean? And
what about Nash?
What?
What about Steve Nash?
So here's the thing. Just like he said in the soundbite, like the NBA purposely never really came out with a full definition of what the MVP is. And it's literally subject to change, literally maybe month by month. And this is why I think he should be humble about it and not complain. Because there's nothing he could do. You know what I mean? Him going on saying, I guess y'all don't have eyes. Yeah, y'all need to really, basically he's saying that if you don't vote for him, you basically don't know what ball is.
Well, the only thing that I would say, and I think I kind of levied it for both of y'all, if it's 100 or 300 votes, he should have got more than 16. That for me personally, if I was LeBron, I would look at that as a slight. 16 out of what, 300? I think it's about 300, 400 votes.
I don't know if it's that many.
No, I don't think it's that high.
How many
I
votes
think it's
is
100
that?
and something.
Yeah.
Okay, overall. So you got 16 first place votes. So close to 90, 100 people said you don't deserve first place. Like, to me, what are they looking at? It should be a little bit of a tighter race. That's what I would be arguing about.
Why would you say it's a tighter race? I mean, he literally, at the time, so the season ended obviously middle of March, right? And then resurfaced back in June. But my point is, like, it was a landslide when it was at that point when the season saw cut off. It was literally a landslide. So what are we talking about here?
Well,
Let me put it like this.
Team was outperforming his team, and then AD, again, let's even get back to the narrative. Remember, LeBron didn't even make the playoffs last year. Okay, he got a better player, so his he's going to have a better outcome.
Joe, let me put it like this. LeBron should not be upset. He should be panicking right now because this is his last chance, bro. He ain't never gonna get this close to MVP again. He should be panicking. His heart should be.
That's a good angle. That's a good
right
angle.
now.
So you
beating out his chest. He know he can't get a better season than this, bro. He led the league in assists. He ain't never gonna lead his team in scoring again. It is over.
That's a good angle. I didn't think about this angle.
He should be panicking.
No, Charles is right. I mean, but I think when I look at LeBron, with all this stuff, there's a second layer of LeBron that people don't realize. Like, he's driven by his own personal goals. He personally wanted a certain status, and if he doesn't get it, he's upset. So he'll play to the media like he doesn't care, but he really does. So he kind of panders to the media like, well, it doesn't matter as long as my team wins. And then it comes out as like, oh, you got like second place to MVP. He's like, well, I'm pissed. So he's like playing both sides of the coin. We really don't know where he's really at. But it's clear to me he has ulterior motives. He'll say something to you, he'll make it sound all right, he'll make it sound everything's all perfect, but realistically, he wants more recognition. He plays the humble role, but he's not really humble. So why don't just keep it 100? My problem with LeBron is he won't keep it 100. He's so politically correct. He's incorrect. You see what I'm saying? Like, he makes sure that everybody makes it seem like he doesn't care. It's all about my teammates. No, bro, I want the MVP. I can respect somebody like Harden. Harden will say, I'm the best player. I should get MVP, and he's going to say that every single day. Right. That's the thing that irks me about LeBron James.
I understand that. For sure.
I'll jump in.
I understand that. I agree with that. I agree with that perspective that if you care so much about it, then come out and say it during the whole season. Don't act like you don't care. Like, it's just a regular season award. I'm here for other things. I'm here for team-orientated goals. And then you over here, I'm pissed. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. You think one of his motivations for wanting all these accolades, or at least, putting it out there that he wants these accolades, is to catch Michael Jordan so it could be no questions asked?
I don't think he has to worry. He should know by now he can't
No,
catch
he
Michael.
does not. Because here we go. When he put number 4, it's going to be a problem.
But his legacy for like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 2nd through 9th.
Dude, how you gonna talk to 100?
Jeopardy.
Where is LeBron with you, man? Every day it always changes with you.
3 to 8.
3 to 8.
3 to 8. 3 to 8.
Now that's disrespectful.
You can argue everybody from 3 to 8.
Dude, now that's disrespectful. You don't think he's on the Mount Rushmore?
He can be, yes. I'm just saying everybody can argue any LeBron being anywhere from 3 to 8, but you're not gonna argue that he's number 1. You're not going to say he had a better career than Kareem.
It's a definitely slight if he's not on the Mount Rushmore at this point. I mean, he's the best at his position of all time, and he has the accolades to prove it. I mean, listen, there's 5 positions. There's 5 positions.
So what's his position?
In D-ball, I know that we kind of slided it in our own.
What's his position?
Small forward.
Small forward. He's the best small forward of all time.
But he's leading the league in assists?
What?
But he's leading the league in assists? Yeah. I can guarantee you he dribbled that basketball about 3 billion more times than Larry Bird. I can guarantee that.
Different styles.
I don't care what you say. He's better than Larry Bird. You can say whatever you want to say.
No,
He's better than Larry Bird. All right? Stop it.
Was Larry the best small forward during his time?
Sure.
And
but
LeBron's the best small forward during his time.
No. No. LeBron's much better. D-ball, jump in.
No, LeBron is better, hands down, than Larry Bird. He came in with the hype. The thing about LeBron, I'll give it to him in this regard. He came in number one, and he's really not really relinquished that status. Like, he's never really completely fallen off. He's lost in the finals. No, not as number one. He didn't come. When Larry Bird was on the court, the documentaries will say these guys didn't even really know who this guy was. It's like, who's this white dude on the court? They literally would say that. LeBron is on the court.
Lit them up.
That's right, but it's different to light someone up and they don't know who you are than this kid's coming and saying he's 17 years old and they're crowning him. Because in high school, he was the most hyped person ever. That's over Kobe, over Michael. So for the one person that comes out and he was wearing the crown from Jump Street. He really didn't relinquish that crown. Most people, when they come in at 17, 18 years old, they spark up and then they fall down, right?
So he had a better rookie year than Magic Johnson?
See, now we're talking apples and oranges now. We're talking about apples and oranges. No,
so I'm just asking.
Those
are two people. Those are two people he got to pass.
Let me jump in.
And then you're gonna say he's better than Shaq, hands down.
Hold on. Let's keep that Magic Johnson. Are you talking about it because of the outcome of him winning? Is that why you're saying Magic is better? Because statistically, LeBron balled him up.
It's not about statistics, is it? It's about production in your NBA career.
He also came in with a super stacked team. Come on, bro.
Did Kareem play in that rookie year championship game when he dropped 42?
Wait.
It was only one game. It was only one game.
But let's be fair. Let's be fair. Can we all say that Kareem is either one or number two all time?
Yes, he's my number two.
Okay, so that I won't argue. If you are a rookie and you come on the team and the best player to ever play the NBA is on your team, it is a little bit of an easier road. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to take that from Magic, but think about it in the regards of put Kobe, Michael, put LeBron on a team, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is on that team. That's a different trajectory. You have to say that. I mean, it's Kareem.
Yeah, but them guys, Kareem was like 35 by the time Magic got there.
He wasn't 30. He wasn't that old.
He was older.
He was older, but he wasn't that old. But he was still. Kareem gets buckets, bro. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, he gets buckets. Yes.
All right, so whether he's 25 or 35, Kareem's on the court, he gets buckets.
Okay, so your argument is when Magic was there, Magic played well with Kareem,
right,
and won. That's what you're saying, right?
Listen,
hands down, he had a stacked team and he won, right?
Yeah, it's also easier to win with a stacked team.
It's easier
so let me ask you something. Did LeBron James win when he had a stacked team?
Yeah, he would.
He did?
Not every time, but he did win when he had a stacked team.
When he went to Miami, he won 2 out of 4.
Right, so he won. He won twice. Not saying every time. Magic Johnson didn't win every time either.
Magic got how many? 4 or 5?
5. What, 4 or 5?
I think that's 5.
You got 5? All right, yeah. He's got 5. LeBron has a chance to get 5.
So that's my point. He got a chance to get 5?
He has a chance to get 5. He might get 4 this year.
I don't know about 5, brother. I don't know about
so he has a chance. So you're saying he has no chance to get 5. That's what
no chance, but it's,
So he has a chance to get 5. That's what I'm saying.
So right now he came in 03. So this is 17th year. And he's got 3 championships in about 16, 17 years, right?
17 years.
Right.
Magic Johnson's career was already over. He had 5 in like 14 years.
True.
Okay.
So you don't see the production difference?
The production, okay, but so let me ask you a question then. Both of you guys, this is the question I posed to both of you guys. You're starting a team and you have 2 players to pick from, Magic Johnson or LeBron James. Who you picking?
Ooh, that's a tough one, bro.
Magic Johnson.
It seemed like it would be a landslide.
All right, Charles says Magic Johnson.
I'm gonna go with LeBron. But if I'm
taking LeBron. I'm taking LeBron because LeBron is a better player than Magic Johnson.
So LeBron's gonna be what position for you?
a point forward. Whatever he plays, which he carries the ball. He does everything that Magic does. He almost does it better, bro. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Like, he does everything except Magic was never known for his defense. Magic was never known for his defense. Okay, so let's see where we can agree. Magic Johnson's defense is better than LeBron James' defense. Is that a true statement? Yes or no?
No, I think LeBron got it. I think.
Okay, all right. So now
over
Magic
his
Johnson
career, over his career.
That's fine. Mm-hmm. Magic Johnson can shoot better than LeBron James. Is that a true statement?
I would say most likely, yeah.
No,
I don't know.
All right, stop that. Now we're getting blasphemous.
I think.
Now we're getting blasphemous.
Hold on. Do I? But here we can prove it, right? One, we know that.
I don't have to look at stats to know that he shot better from the free throw line. We know that for sure that Magic Johnson shot better from the free throw line.
Free throws, okay.
Okay. So and then we know for sure he also probably a better shooter from long distance.
Who is?
Magic Johnson. You remember that All-Star game right after the HIV when he was shooting lights out? Dog, you remember that? Dog, you remember that?
Wait, fellas.
They're back down.
Wait.
You remember that?
Is there fog over there on the East Coast right now? Is there like some smoke? What is going on with y'all? You guys are telling me Magic Johnson's a better shooter than LeBron James. Magic Johnson never had a jump shot. Never.
Neither one of them are great. Let's
We're trying to say who's better overall in scoring. Okay, how about this? Who's a better scorer, Magic Johnson or LeBron James?
Probably LeBron James.
Okay, so now you said LeBron James is superior defensively, and he's better scoring. Who's the better facilitator, LeBron James or Magic Johnson?
Magic Johnson. Not even close.
That's correct. So
I don't know. So I wouldn't say it's not close. LeBron, pretty good.
Thank you.
If there's such thing as that word close, LeBron James is that.
So three of the main
dog gotta be objective. I told you.
Right. So three of the main things to form a player, 2 out of the 3 is better on LeBron's side, and you can still say that Magic Johnson is.
Whoa! You stop the player. The forming of the perfect player, you skip some things. You forgot, where's the heart? Where's the heart at? Huh? Because the 10-man, aka LeBron James, is lacking that. You know what I'm saying? Something happens to him when it gets cold. There's no blood pumping in that chest.
I will be objective, bro. It does. His heart does pump Kool-Aid. Now, granted, the last couple of years has been much better, right? Would you admit that would you admit he's gotten better, dog, or no?
Yeah, he has gotten better over the years, yes. But Magic Johnson, I'm talking about
it sounds like
from rookie year, when you dropping triple-double championships on game 7s. Rookie year. That has never been questioned about this man. Never. But LeBron James, I've been questioning that since day one.
Listen, I will agree with you guys to a certain extent, but I will also say this. All I want to add to that, what you just said, because I'm not going to say you're wrong, is this. The expectation for Magic Johnson came out of nowhere.
He's wrong. Call it. This is how we do it on the.
No, I know. I'm not going to. All right, but I'm not going to say that perspective because I'm still processing what you tell me. So that's why I'm objective. I'm going to process what you said. But I'll say the expectation of Magic Johnson's first year and LeBron's first year is 2 different things. Magic Johnson went on that team, and he was not supposed to be all that. The team wasn't built around him.
It wasn't built around him. No. But he was expected to win a championship, bro. There was championship contenders.
The team, the match, the Lakers were not formed around him, though.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really impressed by a rookie that has the green light, has the ball in his hands 24/7, and only averages 20 points.
All right. So in LeBron defense, he went to an expansion team almost. Like they were definitely, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Only got 20.
It does matter though.
He was 18 years old. Magic Johnson's a grown man.
Man, that dude was like at least 20.
He looked like Greg Oden. Is what you trying to say?
No.
He at least 20, bro.
He was 18 years old. He comes into the league. Magic Johnson was at least in his 20s, 21 years old. LeBron is 18 years old and he's carrying an entire franchise. Grown men, he's carrying on his team. That's a different onus on a child.
He had a green light. Carmelo had a yellow light. Both of them averaged the same amount of points. One person went to the playoffs his first year.
Even mention
The other person missed the playoffs his first 2 years.
Ball. Just to let you know, that was like one of his favorite players, but he let him out. He let him down, bro.
I'm just asking you. You tell me two guys statistically even, right? Statistically even. One on a playoff team averaging 20 points. One on a lottery team averaging 20 points. Who gets rookie of the year?
No, I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue that. They should have been co-rookie of the years or Melo should have won. I'm not going to argue that.
Okay.
But I still wouldn't take Melo over.
So LeBron,
LeBron
F your MVP, bro.
LeBron should have won
MVP, bro.
LeBron should have won, and he did.
LeBron talks out of two sides about it because he has said multiple times when he starts the season, it's all about the championship. Now he's sitting in front of the media saying, "Listen, y'all messed up. I'm pissed off. Y'all didn't give me an MVP." I don't want.
Here's what it is. And this is what you love LeBron so much until you start to hate on him. Because here's the problem with LeBron.
So easy.
Here's the problem. Here's the number one problem. You know that Kawhi is out. That front running is at an all-time high right now. All-time high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's at an all-time high. He's just calling people out. I should be this. I should be that. It just makes him, I don't know, man. It makes him hard to.
I'm glad this season happened the way it shaped up to be. You know, it lets us know, Giannis, take that back seat.
Yeah, that's true.
LeBron, you back in driver's seat right now in the NBA. Somebody's gonna have to come and take your crown. I hope he does win the championship. So that next year someone rips it out of his hand.
Hold on, you right there. You. I told you about your disrespect, man. I ain't gonna be taking it. So you tell me that Giannis doesn't deserve what he got this year? Is that what you tell me?
No, he deserves MVP. He had a great story.
Yeah, he did.
He got a great story, you know. Best record in the East, best record in NBA.
Yeah.
No,
he had the, and again, this is a new statistical category, but they rated him having the best PER of all time.
I don't care.
It's not in the stat sheet, so I get it. It's kind of
you can't compare this league to league that was 20 years ago. You can't. So all that all-time stuff, it don't mean nothing.
I mean, you can. They just weren't stacking that up.
You can't compare this league.
It's different, playing different.
You can't. They play so much different, bro. The pace, the physicality, the hand checking, skill wise. Like, sometimes I watch this game. I'm like, yo, can nobody take a pull up jump shot?
No.
Nobody can take a pull up jump
shot. Is your argument the mid range game? Is that what you're arguing?
Yeah, no one has a mid range game.
Nobody has no.
If they're not shooting an open three, they can't do it.
Okay, they use statistical accumulation to figure out that taking a long mid-range shot it just doesn't work.
Right.
You're much more effective taking one step back and taking a long shot. That's how they came up with it.
Hey, the post game has lost.
I don't think that's the case. I think that the reason why guys are even scoring at this pace is because they're playing small ball, nobody to block a shot. It makes it easier to score. That's nobody
in the post
going up and down.
Nobody in the post. That's why the Joker is able to do what he's able to do, except for against the Lakers.
Okay, I
see that game
last night, brother. What happened last night?
To me, real quick. I didn't even see the whole thing, but I watched a little bit of it. They're wearing the Joker out. Joker could have been fouled out by the third quarter easily. Yeah. He's big guy. You know, he's got great touch around the rim, but he's got to defend AD. He's got to defend JaVale McGee. He's throwing bodies at him. Dwight Howard's trying to box him out. They're wearing this kid out. He's exhausted. That's why he's fouling. He's fouling because he's frustrated.
Oh, yeah. He's in trouble. Joker's in trouble.
Right.
Big trouble.
And no help. It's just him. It's just and then when I watched the Clippers game, I watched the rerun of the Clippers game, then I realized they had nobody for him. What was that?
You went back and watched a little bit?
I went back and watched it because I wanted to see what was the remedy. And it's because they had no remedy Charles, I got to go back to you. You said it. You called it. The Clippers need a quality big man because they could do nothing with it. When you looked at it, I was just looking at the game. I'm like, you have to see Zubac cannot hold
need a quality big man?
The Clippers.
Didn't need a quality big man.
Say again?
Why do you need again, this whole new NBA thing gets me so frustrated. And I guess they're gonna say I'm old school. But why do you need like a good player at every position to try to win?
You don't need it at every position.
Because remember,
But I'll tell you this: if you have LeBron James on the other side of the court, and you don't have someone that can block his shot, and LeBron James is the biggest
should be
person.
blocking his shot.
Who?
You should be blocking.
It ain't that easy.
Bro, you see these guys guard him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see these guys? Yo, you got to every series.
94 when Michael
Sheldon.
Jordan went up against when Michael Jordan. Hold on. Let me make my point real quick.
Go ahead.
Michael Jordan went up against Clyde Drexler, right? That was literally a mano to mano. Michael Jordan knocked him out the box. There was never conversations again.
Okay.
That's how it is. Like
no. That's
those guys were all good.
Yesteryear, bro.
Bill Cartwright is okay, but when it comes down to it, your best player has to perform.
They don't play like that now, bro. They don't play like that. Now they zone defense now.
So give me
guys
the
can just
for 14
practically stay in the league.
Give me the excuse for 14 points in the closeout Game 7 finals. Give me that excuse.
Listen, wait.
For Kawhi, I ain't worried about Kawhi done.
Right.
Kawhi done. We talking about LeBron. And I'm warning you, for any team thinking that, we could play against LeBron next year and everything be all right. No, it's not going to be all right. If LeBron is the biggest guy on the court, he's going to average whatever he wants.
True. I agree.
You just said it.
No one can match his physicality. No one.
Don't forget, the only reason why the Indiana Pacers took him 7 games is because they had Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert. Think about how disrespectful that is. Roy Hibbert took him 7 games and nobody else could. You see what I'm saying? Roy Hibbert, because he's a big body, he's a rim protector, it's hard for him. He cannot attack the cup if he has a quality big man in there. That's just how it is. That's just a matchup. That's his kryptonite.
So quality big man is kryptonite. I thought it was shooting. All right, man. So we got a couple minutes left. I want to run this narrative. So hear me out before I even answer this. I want to run this narrative. We always say that in the playoff, the best team wins, right? So the best out of 7, okay? So therefore, if you win 4 out of 7, you're the better team, no matter what is on the opposite side, right? Is that always the case? Is that a true statement? Does David does Goliath always lose to David or vice versa, right? Was Dallas Mavericks a better team than the 2011 Miami Heat? So the question here is, does the best team always win? Is that a true statement?
I'm going to go
first? Give you first.
Who?
Dog, you.
All right. Hell yeah.
The best team.
I mean, barring injuries, the best team always wins. Always wins. 7 games, always wins. Because that's that time you guys got to gel together. You guys know each other. You know the other team. You know all their plays. They know all your plays. Now it's just mano a mano or team against team, 5-on-5. Let's see who's going to want it the most. And the best team wins. 7 games, bro. This is not football where you got one shot to win it all. And if you have a bad game, no, this is 7-game series. So you got 4 chances to win it all.
D-ball.
I have to agree. I think that when you're playing a 7-game series, the better team, the better person is going to win. You can even do it in Mortal Kombat sports and boxing. Anybody can get punched one time and fall out and they win that match. But fight that person 7 times and see who wins out of that time. It's going to be Goliath doesn't always beat David. David will get a flash and knock out Goliath once or twice. But 4 out of 7, you are the better team. You're a better matchup. And to me, the playoffs are all about matches up.
Okay. It's also let me jump in here. Because you guys, you might be right like 70% of the time, but there's a 30% where I would give it's not always true. And hear me out.
Let's hear this.
Hear me out. So you're not giving room for something called choking. When people choke, right? I would say on paper, 2011 Miami Heat, player for player was I don't care about coaches. Player for player, Miami Heat was better. Player for player. Let's circle that back up 9 years from now, from then. Player for player, the Clippers was better than Denver. But you're not giving any room for people choking. And I think that's what happened.
Who said? Whoa! Who said? Player for player, the Clippers are better.
You don't think player for player the Clippers are better than the Denver?
No, I don't.
D-ball.
No, I don't think that.
I think 4 out of the 5 starters, they have no answer for Joker, and the rest of those guys, 4 out of the 5 starter Clippers are better than the Nuggets, but they have no answer for Joker, and he was the linchpin. So
I'm just talking about team. Okay, who's better than if you got Joker, Murray, Millsap, Porter, who's better than Porter? Who's better than their fourth guy? You match up your fourth guy against their fourth guy. Who's better?
PG-13 is better than him.
But he's their second guy. He's their second option. I'm saying Porter's like their third, fourth option.
Lou Williams is better than Porter.
Yeah, that's correct.
Did he prove that this season?
No, he didn't play
This
that
is what
well,
I'm
but he's
saying.
better.
This is why I always say that the best team always doesn't win because people choke. Lou Williams choked.
Okay, but look. So why did they choke? That's what you got to go back. Choking is part of losing. Okay, so why were they under pressure? If they were better, and you're clearly better than someone else, if you're clearly better than someone, you would have no pressure.
And you're a pretty good jump shot shooter, and you hit the side of the rim, D-ball. I mean, the side of the backboard. You don't think that's pressure getting to you?
Of course, pressure's getting to you, but why is here? Let me give you a quick example. We all go to the court, and there's some kids on the court they can't play. Are we under pressure to lose? We know these guys are not
building over a 7-game series.
Right. So that's why we can lose and pick up once, maybe twice because they were hitting shots. But if we play these guys 10 times, we're going to beat them 8 times.
7. This is a game 7.
If the pressure is getting to you, it's because maybe that person's better than what you thought they were. You underestimated them. That's your fault.
PG was, and I found this out, and I couldn't document this during our last podcast. So PG was a MVP candidate, 3rd place last year, and the year before that he was number 2.
So
I'm saying to you,
he had a good story.
Clearly better than whoever is on Denver. And if you gonna hit the side of the backboard,
you got to remember something, right? See, when you have what makes a good team, is not about who has the most stars, but can those stars fill role player positions? Because you can't always be the star.
Correct.
You can't always be. Somebody has to spot up. Somebody has to post up. Somebody has to grip rebounds.
Again, the whole dynamic of the best team always wins, I think is right the majority of the time, 60 to 70%. But I'm going to give that 30 to 40% a chance for people to choke when the pressure gets too much. When the expectation gets way too much. And then you start you know what I mean? Even Kawhi, I thought Kawhi choked in that last game of the bubble of the regular season when LeBron stopped him and Paul George. I thought he choked then as well.
In my opinion, I'm gonna go out here and say this: if that Dallas team that won the championship and the Miami team that won either one of those championships played, I'm going with that Dallas team.
Against D Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron James?
Didn't it already beat them?
I said they choked.
And I'm letting you know, even during their championship year, I'm going to still go with that Dallas team.
I just got to tell you, Dirk Nowitzki, that series was out of his mind. There was no answer for Dirk.
Yes.
None.
Yes, that's true.
They threw LeBron, Udonis, the ghost of Wilt Chamberlain. They threw everybody at him. He was getting off on everyone. Yes. So I'm sorry. When I look at that series, they were meant to be. They had nobody for Dirk, and he's the X factor, dude. You got nobody for Dirk. It opened it up for everybody else. It's a bad matchup. It
doesn't make a whole bad matchup for a team, though.
What's that?
On paper, on any way you take a look at it, Miami choked because – listen, they're just a better team.
They choked, right? But
Miami
they choked.
was the better. Okay, let me ask you this: was Miami the better team, Dwight?
I thought they looked like the better team.
Don't think. Tell me, yes or no.
Well, the answer is no because they couldn't beat them. No, the answer would be no. It's very simple. They could not beat them.
You're not giving any room for anyone to choke.
Choking is part of getting beat. When you get shook when you know this guy's about to beat you. That's when you get shook. You don't get shook when my little daughter's playing basketball and she scores twice. I'm not shook. Nobody's shook. But if this kid keeps scoring on me, now it's in my head. Now I'm like, wait, this dude can actually beat me.
People, if she starts swishing in the game 7,
I'm not shook. She's a kid. I'm not going to lose to this kid.
If she starts swishing in game 7, it's a problem. It's a problem.
That's more a reflection on me.
You can say whatever you want. But in game 7, she starts switching and you start hitting bricks, it's a problem. Somebody's choking.
I'll never lose. I'll never lose.
I'm hoping. Remember, the whole NBA, we're talking about the Vegas, the odd runners, everybody had Clippers at least going to the Western Conference Finals, and it didn't happen. But anyway, guys, we answered those tough questions. I cannot wait to have it again because both of y'all, up and down, so disrespectful.
Not even.
So disrespectful. Right back at you.
Not even.
But we're gonna do it again.
Let's do it.
Let's see who wins.
Hit that like and subscribe.
We'll be back again. Like, subscribe. If you like this content, tell your friend, tell your sister, tell your mom, because I know they all want to watch. All right, y'all. D-Ball, Charles, we out.
Yeah.